The hangout was alright. When we met up, it was a bit awkward. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little awkward meeting up with someone you just met and you have to get to know them through the hangout. And the one mainly carrying the conversation was Kimberly, which was nice because then we wouldn't have to sit in silence and think of something to say. Well, that was in my opinion because I thought it was a bit awkward when there was nothing to say and we were just eating our food in silence. And another thing that I noticed about myself was that I tend to lean in, which I think would be considered a good thing because that shows that you're involved in the conversation and you're an attentive listener. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's a good thing. And another thing I would want to fix about myself is I want to dominate the conversation, if that makes sense. Not necessarily dominate, but start conversations and carry the conversation and think of something to say. Because Kimberly was mainly the one who was carrying the conversation, who was saying, it was Kimberly and Crystal. They were both the ones who were saying, "Oh, what's your favorite food?" or "Do you like spicy food?" And questions like that, but you can still make a conversation out of. And it was just me and Nyla, who is a bit more on the listening side and answering instead of asking. So I want to be more of the asker, not the answering. Overall, I think it went pretty well. After Kimberly left, it was a bit awkward. I stayed a bit until I had to go home to do homework. I'm not sure how it went with Crystal and Nyla, but it was awkward when Kimberly left, since Kimberly was the one who dominated the conversation. And it was Crystal who was mainly saying the small talk and stuff. And we were just talking about, oh, what's our class? What are you going to do for the speech tomorrow? Or how many classes you're taking? Just simple conversation starters. But it wasn't a real conversation, if that makes sense. So I would hang out with them again. And hopefully I could this time dominate more of the conversation instead of just answering the questions. I would ask the questions, be a little bit more involved like that instead of just being more passive and listening by.